Yeah, the thing that has been trending since yesterday. Not only that, there are also other things in relation to that. I want us to kind of talk about it, but I don't want us to talk about it in that light, like oh, hating on ourselves. At the end of the day, if you talk like that, you are no longer different from this Amaka and what she was saying. So if you go in the other direction and start saying, oh, Igbo this, then how are you different, right? So that's how I would look at it. So yeah, she's saying something like that, and for me, I see her as a threat, a public health threat. As a matter of fact, first of all, how did she come in contact with what she called poison? What exactly is that poison she's talking about? So first of all, they need to search her house. And second of all, they need to see who are the people around her. Sometimes the kind of thing, one thing I've noticed, Nigerians, the kind of things that they have been exposed to in Nigeria, and they are able to tolerate and accommodate that kind of talk, that kind of bitterness, that kind of rhetoric back and forth. And people doing all this hate crime. Do you know Nigeria doesn't have hate crime? It's not in the law of Nigeria. So people commit hate crime against each other, and there's no consequence for it, and they get used to that. They get used to that. So people commit hate crimes against each other. So in a country like Nigeria, with diverse ethnic group, and these tensions have been there for like forever, the government of Nigeria have never deemed it fit to put in a hate law, and so that anybody that want to commit inciting comments or speak inciting talking that is going to cause the life and destruction of property of people, right? So yeah, I want us to calm down a little bit. Let's reason together. I want us to look at this thing in another direction, because there is a condition in there. When you are exposed to hate and bitter rhetoric, it becomes a norm for you. It's like an environment. It's like where you thrive. You begin to thrive there. You don't see anything wrong there again. And if you notice, when she's talking like that, there were people in that comment section, yeah, they were all in agreement with her. Why? Because they are in their niche. You know what they call a niche in biology? It's like, like a small family, like, they are in agreement. It's that small gathering that they are. I don't know, it could be a big one. It can even be a majority. It happened in Germany. In this Germany, it was the majority. If you were not part of the majority, you were oof. In this Germany, it happened. So when there's a systematic programming and constant messaging from a session, from a group, from a popular understanding, before you know it, it becomes acclimatized in the heart of the people, and they believe it, they thrive on that. And we have, for example, National Orientation Agency of Nigeria. What have they ever done about hate crime or hate speech in Nigeria? Nothing. Nothing. And when I see that lawmaker that was, writing and reporting to the Canadian embassy, I say, very fine. I like that. Do you know there are people in Nigeria who have said worse? There are people, there's a video I showed you the other time that a young man was saying even women that give birth, that in fact they will not carry the baby at that, so to that point. Is there in Nigeria? They know they see him. Is it not the same social media? Is it not the same social media? It's not as if they travel to Canada, and it's this social media. And this other guy is doing his own on social media. Two different videos of him I've seen doing the same thing. And they don't see him. When in Nigeria, they don't see him. Why? Because they are there occupying spaces. They are not doing their work. You need to reorientate people. You need to put laws in place to protect lives and property. Nobody has any right to go after anybody on the basis of their ethnic group, ethnicity, regardless of what kind of ethnicity. But we are here, we will see somebody will carry microphone, we talk against another ethnic group, it become normal and nobody correct them. right? If you see Nigerians in this content creator, they are going to have problem. Why? Because the kind of violence and traumatic and insightful things that are accommodated in Nigeria is not acceptable abroad or in all this Western world, and they will use it to do video, not knowing that it is not acceptable. If you look at many Nigerian content creators, they are having issues with their monetization. Why? Because the climate that is accommodating to hate, incitement, trauma, everything that causes pain and misery, and we laugh about it. It's funny. It's like, oh, it's a norm. It is not acceptable somewhere else. Now, this lady, she lives abroad. She lives in Canada. And she was saying in that video that she wants to go to her job in Canada. Like, it's not, it's like you have done that thing in Nigeria. You are now wearing that garment of hate to the point that you now go to Canada and you are not fear. You not fear. You did not fear. You went to social media and you were saying, first of all, they should record you very, very well. Record you very, very well. That you are going to go to your job where you are working. Hello, it's Western world though. There is no forgiveness in Oyibo man calendar. In this country we are, everywhere you are in Obodo Oyibo, there is no sorry. I'm sorry is like when you match somebody leg. Even if you spoil somebody cloth, you go buy and back. Yes. If you break somebody bicycle, you are sorry. I don't hear, but you have to call your insurance, whatever, to go and pay for it. That's why you have insurance for everything. You have insurance for personal damage. There's no sorry. What did they use and do? You are now coming on social media and saying that you will go to your job and poison your own fellow countrymen, that you come from the same country. First of all, you have the same skin color, you come from the same country, even though you have different ethnic background, and you want to go there and give them poison. Otomokpo. You want to go and give them otomokpo, and you are saying it on live social media. And you say, yes, let them record you, let them record you, let them record you very well. And somebody in that video tried to correct her. I see somebody was trying to say, Tony, she started insulting that person in Igbo. She was insulting that person. In fact, she said they should mute that person because she don't want to hear that thing that person says. She said they should just put mute that person. Now, police have gone to interrogate her. Here in this abroad, it's not even about deporting you. You will be there. Like, there's an expression they used to say back in the day. They say, you will be there, but you will be useless. Tell me, now they will sack you at your job. You don't have a job anymore. Why? Because you are a danger to people you are going to work with. Wait till you use your mouth talk. I will do. Meanwhile, those people, they don't see the difference. So they see you, Yoruba, they see black people. They don't know where you are from. They don't know your history. You are black. Noni. And you are saying, oh, you are going there, going. And everything they put it together. Nobody there is. If you want to poison someone, very easy. And you have said it, so you are a threat. They cannot take that risk. And now they will sack you from that job. And now, if they find you or any kind of penalty she will get is a record. You know what it means to have record, criminal record in abroad. That, in fact, that record they almost they inherit and join self, because it will be permanent. Anywhere you want to go and look for job again, they will say, let me see where you are working before. They will run background check. They will say you have a criminal record. Full stop. If you want to go and if she doesn't have her own house by now, getting an accommodation is going to be a problem for her. Yeah. And going forward is going to be a very tough road for her. Traveling, everything. Because why? She don't stamp herself. The only thing maybe that they can save her is maybe if they take her to hospital, psychiatrist, let them go and check her mental health. They say something is there. It's not okay. That's the only thing that will save her. So, be careful what you will bring onto yourself. Not that when you go and cause problem. See them. When you go and cause problem, you will not be saying, Igbo, that's how they do Igbo. No, Now you bring her to yourself. It's not Igbo. Be careful when you go and be looking for trouble, doing math. Nobody sent you. Nobody sent you. You are the one that come from within your heart. You talk and say you get poison for us. So make them question this woman very, very well. That which kind of poison you get? Who you don't fair give, because you know by just get her. If it be say you don't fair give somebody, or who be the person where you don't give, or how many people you don't, where you for learner, how many people now don't use that oof. She has a question to answer. In fact, our village people, they're supposed gather do meeting. In fact, she don't like give herself everlasting stamp. Forget. So at the end of the day, let's be cautious that we don't go down in that way she is, because it's the Nigerian government that failed everybody. Because the kind of thing she's saying in Canada, if she said it in Nigeria, nobody will hear it, or they will hear it but they will be deaf and dumb. They will hear it, they will be deaf and dumb. They will hear it, they will not do anything, right? The same way they are on social media everywhere doing stalking, do different people coming up. We have them. They will be saying different things. No repercussion for them. They will leave them. Yeah. Me, I've said it many times. If your livelihood is based on other people, all of us, we depend on each other. We did not come from alone. Even the name Papa we are bearing, somebody gave them to us. Everything we are doing, we need another people. And who travel out of their region the more? We are the one. So where is this room for hatred coming from? I don't know. Because you make yourself a target and then you turn around and say, oh, no. But when you will make yourself a target, you will not see it. And if somebody tell you, they'll say, oh, you hate your people. But when that person, they are teaching you people, pumping your spirit, telling you are the best thing that happened to humanity. This thing will be pumping your spirit. Anywhere you go, they will carry that behavior too. I have another video that I want to share with you guys before I go, but I'm not going to play the audio. I think I may have problem if I play that audio. So because of that, I'm not going to play the audio, but I'm going to share the video with you. You will see a young woman inside train. You carry yourself, go obodo yibo. You sit down inside train. Hey, God, oh God, the things they happen. This woman, she was sitting inside train. She stretched her leg for where Oyibo sit down for your own country. He put leg. He said he want to rest his leg there. The man said, shift your leg. He started insulting the man. So tell me, is it Igbo people that sent her? Now her name has been found out. Is it Igbo people that sent her? Let me play it, but I will not play the audio. So this is the young lady. So they are sitting in a train, in a public transport. This girl, she carry her leg. He put in between the man leg. He say, now there you won't rest the leg. My people, now Igbo people send on this one. He started insulting the man, that the man is an idiot. He said the man is not married. He can never be married. Who he marry? And the man said he is married. That even his wife is from Nigeria, a Yoruba woman. Hey. He started saying all kinds of things. I don't know who sent you this kind of behavior. I've shared this video in the chat. Please share to other people, or I will share it also in my Telegram. I don't know what is going on. How can you? He said the man are idiot. The man are this. He said in Nigeria, he know that woman, he can never marry her. Just be talking. He said he will slap you. I will put my. It's too much. So if the government did their job, if people are misbehaving in Nigeria, you hold them accountable, or if to say no be the corruption that is too much, people will not go abroad. See, did you see her leg? See her leg. See, oh, this thing, God, oh, things they happen, oh, things they really happen in this life. You see this video, it's Daily Mail that posted it to Oyibo media. Nne, now wow, you go Alabeke, now for between Oyibo man leg, now you want to go rest your own leg. Eh? My people, what do I see for this? More help me pull mouth. Can you believe it? You know, while she's there, she now started filming the whole incident. Now she dey find trouble. You can see now say now she dey find this trouble. Now she dey find this man trouble. When you don't say the man they laugh and say you make yourself a fool, you know, the man is just taking it like light-hearted. You know, she now brought her phone and start saying, I'm talking to this stupid white man here. You know, started saying he's an idiot. The man say, so racist, say, you be quiet. Touch me again, I'm fucking slap you. For Oyibo man, when you carry your bag, go meet her for your own country. Now for in between your leg, now you pull your leg. Now she be the aggressor, but now the man be racist. My sister, if you put your leg under your chair, then they forbid. So this kind of one now will not go and cause problem. They will not transfer it to the rest of the Nigerians. And why? Because maybe she has had that obnoxious character, and they will condone it for him. Even if police arrest her, they will pay bribe. She will come out, because this is very provocative. How you go carry? She not even the fear herself. See her leg. She won't catch this leg like this. So you say here, she say, Yoruba lady, I'm pretty sure she's Yoruba, she's Nigeria. So she trust me, she's using your money. Like you don't know the person. You don't know who the man just told you that my wife is Yoruba, is from Nigeria. You can't use racists against me. I believe that's what the man is trying to say. Like, how can you go abroad and be behaving like that? And you know, this behavior is food for the neo-Nazis. Those ones, when they say all foreigners should leave their country. So when you see behavior like this, condemn it. Do not condone it. Don't say because it's my tribe. Oh, they are quick. Oh, what about it? What about this? What about this? No. There is a time for that. When that one happened, what did you say? How did it go down? We are talking about this one now. Yeah. So this is very unprecedented. How can you go to Obodo Yibo, go Yibo man land? See that for a train, you know, reach you. Now for in between in leg, now you want for see as the man sit down. She said na there for the man under the man leg, now you want rest in leg. And he still they get mad till they confront, and then she now brought out her phone and started saying the man is a racist. I'm talking to this racist man. Why? And you know, all this kind of incidents, it will now, when you are actually having racist attack, when they are actually, because of our skin color and all the ideology they have that about us and this, you understand, you can face attack. And so many times, because of all these kind of scenarios, if you're not saying the real racist attack, they will say you are lying. They will not believe you. They will say, you understand, it will become your word against mine because of this kind of behavior. Yeah, so my people, how I see this video? So basically, I'm saying that this lady have caused problem for herself. Please, let it not go beyond her and be a Nigerian thing. let Nigerian government deal with the one that is happening in Nigeria there. I'm very, very sure that Canada will be able to deal with this issue because she's a Canadian citizen and she will face the consequences of her action over there. If it's a fine, if it is therapy, if it is community service, first of all, it's going to be very hard for her to get a job. Depending on the kind of job she's doing, like it's going to be very, very hard. And the kind of job she may be able to do is job that she will not have contact with human beings. I'm telling you, like she will just go there, do the work and go. Like maybe go somewhere, clean that place before people will come, it will go. Like it's going to be very hard, right? So now problem where she caused for herself, it's not an Igbo Yoruba problem. Like even though it may look like that, right? Yeah, there are underlying tensions, there are underlying rhetorics that the Nigerian government have allowed to fester. They need to go there and address it. They need to go there and address it because across the country, people are making hate speech. People are not just making hate speech, they are committing hate crime against people. So first of all, those lawmakers sitting their ass in Abuja, they need to enact laws against hate speech, incitement, hate crime, anything you can prove that somebody have done against you on the basis of your ethnicity, they need to start putting it into law because hate itself is a very, 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 it's a bomb. It's a bomb. If hate is not treated, Igbo hate Yoruba, Yoruba hate Igbo, Hausa hate Yoruba, Igbo hate Hausa. If these hate are not contained, it's a time bomb. It's a time bomb. And while we are at it, hating on each other, let me tell you something else that is going on. I want to share this video also for you guys about we are here looking at ourselves and fighting ourselves and calling ourselves Igbo, Yoruba, this Igbo people, that Yoruba people. Meanwhile, there are other people who don't see us like that. For example, when you go to these Arab African countries or even like Asia, like even here in Europe, you understand, like everybody who have traveled abroad will tell you what it is like, having this skin color and looking like us. Like it's not a walk in the park. Like your daily experience and the grind and the trauma, like it's not something you can actually describe. It's something you have to experience. There are so many things that is going on every day that you'll not be able to explain just because you are like this. And in this case, it doesn't matter whether you're Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, Edo, any even non-Nigeria. They will treat you the same. I want to share this video with you where this our brother said he traveled to, he was on his way to Oman. So he said he's the president of the Tourism Practitioners Association of Nigeria. And they were on their way to Oman and they had to go through Egypt's capital, Cairo. He said when they got there, when other people were checking in, they told them not to check in, that they should sit down. Then at some point, he decided to go and say, why? They now led him from there. They led him to a room. They now, took his things and they told him that somebody was accusing him. A young woman there say that he don't bench am by force. And he was like, he don't know this woman, how, that he's sure that they have made a mistake. They said, oh, well, the video evidence will determine that. So the man was like, he was thinking they are going to bring video evidence. Before you know it, they changed their mouth again. In fact, they delayed him there, and their plan was to keep him there. When the plane have gone, they will extort him or even throw him in prison, right? And then they tried to make him sign something that he doesn't know. He said he should apologize to the lady, and he said he doesn't even know anything. Why will he even apologize? But they kind of forced him to try to apologize, and then he now tried to say, well, I don't know you. Maybe it's somebody that look like me, but I am not the one. But I'm sorry for whatever you are feeling. So they said it's not enough. They brought a paper that he should sign. And they were literally forcing him to sign that paper. And he said he started to say, I don't know. And then they collected it from him. And they were speaking in Arabic. You don't understand what they are speaking. right? So he said from there, they now said, okay, he should leave his luggage here, he should come with them. And he told them that he's not leaving his luggage. So they were just there. They from there, somebody else came from the departure, airline departure, and told them and talked to them, and then they kind of released him. So he now went out. That was when he found out that those ones that already he was going with, he said they were 28. He was the number 28. The other 27, even though they checked them in, they decided that they are not going anywhere until they see him. So they were not checking into the flight. They were not going into the airline, and they were already checked in. So because of that, the airline operator, they have to say they should go and release that man, because it was somehow when 28 passengers did not board a flight that they transited in Cairo, and they have already checked in. What happened to them? Where are they? So they will have problem. So in case you are a Nigerian person and you are going through Cairo, know that they are doing something there. They are doing mago mago. Maybe you don't even need to. Me, I don't even like to travel through all those places. I would just, I honestly, I try my best not to travel through all those routes. I like to use United, or I use Lufthansa. One time I even use Turkish Air. I know, like, it's not easy. So I try my best. I know it's not easy for everybody, but please, if you are going through that place, make sure you have somebody with you, or you are going together with somebody. So if to say the remaining 27 didn't bind together, regardless of their ethnicity or where they are coming from, like one of us is not here, we are not boarding this flight until he come out, because he is already checked in, right? If not that they waited, if to say they have just gone, he's a black man, they will deal with him, right? So while we are hating on each other, the whole world is hating on us. So does it make sense? Hmm? Yes, so Daniel. Yeah, yeah. Wait, I saw a bingo. Yeah, let me block. Yeah. So anyway, at the end of the day, we don't need to hate ourselves. Please, whether you are Igbo, whether you are Yoruba, I know tensions are high, and what she did is bad. She's going to pay for it. Why? Why? Because she didn't do it in Nigeria. So my calling on the Nigerian government is, look into the ones who are doing that in Nigeria, who are hitting up the polity, who are having hate rhetoric up and down, regardless of whichever ethnic group they are coming from. Take them to account for their incitement. Start from there. That lawmaker that listened to this thing on social media and was able to react and bring it to the knowledge of the Canadian authorities. Look on this social media, there are also people who are there in Nigeria inciting other people to hate and to commit atrocities against each other. Look into that one and do something about it. Here in Germany, you can't incite and go free. It's not possible. It is not possible. So they should do it, because the Canadian government is going to deal with that one. Eh? Canadian government is going to deal with that one. You remember when Adeyinka grandson was saying something, that was how UK government also went and held him. Many people who are saying, oh, they are not remembering Adeyinka grandson. Like this, they used to annoy me sometimes. Like, I don't understand their thought process, but I don't have to go down there where they are. Let them stay there. Let them stay their lane. Let me stay my own, right? I wish the Nigerian government, for once in their lifetime, can do something for the people, right? Yeah, I'm telling you, so like, even though, like, even here in Britain or in Europe, like, it's not like, I believe that if they have their way, they will do all those things. What is holding them is the hate crime law, because there will be evidence against them that they treated you bad, because on the basis of your race, on the basis of your ethnicity. Because if it is not obvious, they will do it. If there's no way they are going to be held accountable, if they can do it and get away with it. So that's why Nigeria needs to enact hate law. Laws that will be against hate. Anybody that commit any act of hatred, we have consequences. Until then, we are playing, because this one happen outside Nigeria and they are reacting, but it's happening under your roof. What are you doing about it? People in Germany, they cannot do that. They don't have that leverage, especially because of the history of Germany. You cannot come here and incite other people. It's not possible. Yeah, even just you do one side like this is enough for you. So the Nigerian government, they should wake up and do their duty. Yeah, they should do their duty. That lawmaker is very, very quick. I played a video for you guys last week. I don't want, was it beginning of this week? I don't want to play that video again. Yeah, where that one was running his mouth. That guy, since that time, he has done another video running his mouth. He's there in Nigeria. Start with them. Start with those ones there that are issuing hate rhetoric against other nationalities within Nigeria. And that rhetoric that they are issuing will cause lots of goods and properties. Deal with them, whether they be high or low. Deal with them first. Have that law. But of course, like we all know, the law, abiding by law is a major issue in Nigeria. Everybody wants to cut corners. So the same issue, like when you are able to do that thing in Nigeria and get away with it, you are numbed. You think it's normal. You think you can come anywhere and try to cut corners, So a lot of Nigerians are having issues where they are employed because of not being able to be straight like that. Because why? They get away with GBT and all kind of rubbish in Nigeria, right? But I tell you, this lady, she is going to pay her crime in Canada because she's not in Nigeria. Adenika's grandson is paying for his own. Right? So it's only normal that if you do the crime, you do the time. That is the ideology here. There is no sorry. I'm sorry, forgive. Yes, we have heard, but you have to still pay the consequences. Yeah, even if you enter train, you have the ticket, you forgot to stamp it. Here in Germany, you can just enter the train. You can just enter. You don't have barrier at entry points. You can just enter, but sometimes those control, they will enter to control whether who have ticket or not. You may have that ticket, you say you didn't stamp it or you have the wrong one, whatever your reason. If you are found wanting, you are paying that fine. You are paying that fine. They will say you just bring your result, like whatever your excuse is. If you say you didn't know, okay, now you know, but you have to pay that fine. So she's going to be all right. She's going to have her own consequence there, right? So my people, I want to appreciate all of you that have been here with me and listening to me. Let's have this conversation continue in the comment section. Please, let's not toe that line of hate for hate, because why will we be different? If somebody is talking like that and you are talking like that in another form, you are the same, then there's no difference, right? So let's stay calm, and the issue is being addressed, and it will be addressed, and it's not the kind of thing we say about how we are treated in Western world. For example, we say if one person does bad, it is rubbed on all of us. You understand? Like, we are not seen as individuals, but we are seen as a group. We are doing it to ourselves. Somebody does something in Nigeria and it's being attributed to the whole group, to the whole ethnic nation of millions. Who does that? That's crazy, right? But we are not even seeing it when we do that, right? So, yeah, it is wrong. It is wrong. There is no excuse for that, and she will pay the price for her wrongdoing. Yeah. So, above all, like I always say, let love lead. Always, always. Let love lead, because if you allow hate in your heart, hate is a cancer. It will destroy you. You cannot know the extent of the hate in your heart. It will go. There are some videos I shared on YouTube. There are some young white people that they are fed on that hate of black, hate of Jews, hate of Muslim, hate, like the hate have consumed them. They ran a campaign, doing all this neo-Nazi. Now they are coming out and apologizing. A couple, I shared the video, I shared the link in my WhatsApp group. Try and watch that video if you are able to. You can see it consumes them. Now they see that the damage they have done for hating on people they don't know, they have never met, have nothing to do with them. Like you just have all this ideology and you begin to use it to hate. You will use it to destroy yourself first. You will use it to burn down your life, ruin your life, close doors for yourself. Because why? It is within you, it is your energy. You are the one carrying that hateful energy. And energy cannot be destroyed. Yeah, is going to be transformed from one form to the other. So you are carrying this hate energy, is within you, and you are going to manifest it in different way in your life, in different dimensions around you. It's not going to go beyond you, because now your load, Elerugberu, carry your load. That's it. It is your load. When you are hating, it's a bad energy you are carrying, and it's your own load. Carry your load, though. Carry it very well. Don't transfer it. Don't be saying we. There's no we. We are not thinking. You are thinking, because it's a singular action. Thinking is something you think as an individual. Except you think, and I think, and then we think like this. We think, and we say yes, I can. You paraphrase. You ask me back and forth. We say yeah. I say I'm in agreement. You don't say we. You don't speak for me. You don't speak for any reasonable person. There's no we. Carry your load. Carry your hateful load, overload. Carry it to your house. Carry it inside your life, into your health, in your business. It is your property. Carry. If you like it, like guys, my stand now. Anyone you like, carry. Oh, I don't say you should not hate, but you know that now your property. Carry a full chest. No, they call we our. There's no our. It is your own. If you are a hateful person, it is your property. Carry it with full chest. Now you get them. Yeah. So those people that allow him to be doing that, we can't be speaking for them. We can't be speaking for them. Who are we? We don't have the instruments that they have. We don't have the financial capability that they have. So if they don't want to do their work, who are we? Yeah, so it is what it is. But on individual level, and between us here on this blessed family, please guys, let's not go down that route. Let's be higher. Let's use our mind and our cognitive abilities better, and realize what is going on. It's not going to do anybody any good to go down that lane and start having that rhetoric. But normal, me, if I know that woman for real life, fear go dey catch me. If to say I don't ever eat for her house or drink water for her hand, I go dey shake by now, because she don't stamp her life and her children. She have destroyed her life with her own hate. Now so it go be. When you hate indiscriminately, you will suffer indiscriminately for your hate, because now you carry your hate by yourself. Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you have a great evening. I hope I'll be able to come live. Tomorrow is Friday. I hope to see you guys. Stay strong. Let's continue the conversation. Let's remain civil. Please, if you see anyone that is being rude and insulting, let me know. I will block. Thank you so much. Have a great evening. Bye for now. Hey, good evening, Dominic. I greet you. You go. I'm almost going. Ferdinand, I greet you. Good night. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.